Okay, so guys, small update. I'm in China. Yep, that's right. You heard me correct. I am in China. My ass is in Beijing right now.
我在北京。
This is the first time that Dragon Lords has ever set foot in China. This logo, this name, everything. This is the first time it's appearing in China. If you remember, last time I was back was in 2019, and at that time we didn't have Dragon Lords. We didn't have this logo. I didn't have this shirt, and it's been a whopping 4 freaking years already, which is crazy because it's technically the longest I've ever been without going back, but it didn't even feel like it. Everything's just been so busy and hectic that, you know, time just flew by. But I'm here in my home in the capital, bro, in the center, the heart of the capital of China. We have Tiananmen Square at the back, Dragon Lords. Also, by the way, to make it even crazier, today is October 1st. To those of you that know, it is Guoqingjie. It's the national day of China, bro. Today is the 74th anniversary of the founding of the People's Republic of China, and I'm here in Tiananmen Square on this day in China. I still can't believe it. It's been so long since I've been back, and I'm so honored, and I'm so happy, and I'm so grateful to be here. Yeah, it's just still crazy to think about that. Dragon Lords has officially set foot in China. Hell yeah. It's good to be back home. There's just something about being in China for me that hits different. Deep down inside, this is home. These are my people. This is my country, my culture, and my history. And just to be on the land of the Chinese people and of the Chinese civilization, and to be here among all my fellow Chinese people, just makes me feel so connected. And just to visit my family again and to hang out with them and to drink and eat and talk with them, this is blessed. This is truly, truly blessed. Okay, I hate to admit it, but I have trained an embarrassingly small amount over the past, I don't even remember. And I'm sure you guys could tell from our social media and from our YouTube, whatever, that we've been hella busy over the past month, at least. Ever since Pan Am ended, we've been just on that grind. So, and I haven't really had the time to just really train like I used to and keep up with the consistent training schedule. And then it's not until now that I'm in China I realize that, holy shit, I am not ready for Shaolin. To be fair, nobody ever is gonna be ready for Shaolin, because Shaolin is gonna destroy you. But you can sure as hell try, and I haven't really been trying. I gotta get back on that grind, man. You know, I need to train, because I can't just show up to Shaolin like this. You know, I can't show up an absolute disappointment at Shaolin. I'm gonna get back on that training schedule, that consistent training grind, and I'm just gonna work out, I'm gonna do my Gong Fu, I'm gonna do my stretches, and I'm just gonna get this body as primed up as possible before I head to the temple. And boy, you already know the parks in Beijing are built different. Look at this shit, bro. I don't got a gym. I may not be lifting, but look at this shit, bro. No gym, no problem, because I got that old Chinese grandpa park. I love the aesthetics here. Holy shit, look at that. I feel like I'm at the Shaolin Temple already. Let's get some Chinese grandpa calisthenics going. Definitely lost a bit of strength there. Just gotta get it back, no problem. You know, the thing about these Chinese parks is that they're for like the elderly, right? They're for senior citizens, so you're not gonna have like any hardcore calisthenics or strength training apparatuses. So the stuff you see for old people, you're just gonna have to repurpose it for your own calisthenics. It's already pretty fun on its own. Oh, fuck. I cannot. Ouch. Alright, well that shit just completely destroyed me. Push day tomorrow. I'll be back. Alright, so I'm on another one of my, at this point, I don't know how many side quests in Beijing, but this is a mountain path that leads to a village in the mountains. You could just imagine how much history there is. I'm stepping on this path that could have been here for hundreds of generations through a bunch of different wars. It's crazy the fact that it's still here till this day. History isn't just found in monuments like the Forbidden City or the Great Wall or the Shaolin Temple, right? It's not just found in landmarks like that, but history, especially in a place as old and culturally rich and diverse as China, history is found literally anywhere and everywhere you go, which is the beauty of my country, in my opinion, is that you don't need to go to a museum, or you don't need to drag your ass all the way to the Forbidden City among like a million tourists just to appreciate history, because in China you can literally find it anywhere, and I think that's a public toilet, which is probably not as old. Going on these side quests, I think, has actually made me appreciate everything a lot more, just because I came to China for the purpose of visiting my family, but to also go to the Shaolin Temple, right? That was kind of my main goal for the longest time, and everything else has just been brushed aside. But the more that I stick around and the more I go on these side quests, the more I start to appreciate the smaller things. And here we go. Here is the village. It's mostly abandoned. Yeah, but look at that. Feels straight out of a kung fu movie, but yet here we are in the mountains, only connected by one narrow mountain path. And just, it's almost like a time capsule. It's almost like a portal to another world during another time. Look at that. Wow. These buildings could have been around since the Qing Dynasty, or even earlier, right? I mean, who knows how long these buildings have been here for. I mean, this could be straight up from the time of my favorite kung fu movies. I mean, look at that, right? You know, you grow up watching these movies that take place in this setting and in a time period that you seem, or you feel like it's so far off and so far away from you, but here you are, right? In a village in the mountains. I mean, once again, these buildings could be built during the time of some of my favorite kung fu movies during the Qing Dynasty. Look at this bridge. It's just crazy to think about. Wow. Made me really appreciate everything this country has to offer once again. And just, right, this isn't even a tourist attraction. It's not a scenic area, it's not a tourist site, it's just a village in the mountains that not a lot of people probably go to or heard of, but once again, here we are, right? It's the small things, the seemingly insignificant things that I think that really matter, because those reflect the lives of the people that came before me in this land better than really anything can, right? Because you don't need restoration. You leave things the way they were hundreds of years ago, the way it was lived by the people that lived here and the way that those people saw it. And this, in my opinion, is the most genuine form of preservation. It's a cat! Okay, this is very important. Cat time. I wonder if this cat is afraid of people. He seems like a very polite fella. Hello. This cat probably does not understand English. Oh, damn. He packing. Lord have mercy, he packing. Yeah? You want more? I love you so much, and I don't even know who you are. I want to take you home now. You want to say hi to the camera? There you go. This is definitely the highlight of my experience in this mountain by far. All right, buddy, I gotta go now. So, see you later. Go and do mountain cat things. Go protect the village. I didn't really expect something like an old village in the mountains to grab my attention the way it did, but it really made me realize, it made me feel really connected to my people, my culture, and my history, and I'm very grateful for this experience. And also, I just fucking love mountains. I'm at the ruins of another village. Supposedly this one's been around for a couple hundred years. as early as the Ming Dynasty, which is crazy. The bricks here. I mean, these ones may have been around as early as the Ming Dynasty, hundreds of years ago. Who knows, this might have predated the Forbidden City even. And this is in the mountains in Beijing. Honestly, I couldn't have asked for anything better than what I'm experiencing right now. It's such a blessing, and it's an honor and a privilege to be able to be here, to witness this. These must have been the roof tiles that used to be on top of these buildings. Just imagine, around the Ming Dynasty, how this village would have looked. I think this is the ruins of a watchtower that once looked over the western gate. It's just so crazy. Look at this view. This is probably one of the better preserved houses in this village. This is a hard hat, a little spooky. I remember I had this as a kid and I didn't really like it, so I bought it again, and it still tastes a little weird, but I don't think it was as bad as I thought it was. It's definitely an interesting taste. It's definitely an interesting color too. It's like murky water. Well, guys, this is it. Tomorrow, I'm hopping on a train to Zhengzhou, and from there, you already know where your boy's headed to. It's just so crazy to think about that, and you know, I'm still taking the time to really try and process and still comprehend what has happened and what is about to happen. I mean, this is the Shaolin Temple we're talking about. The one you see in all these movies and documentaries and TV shows, and the one that you've been reading about on social media, on the internet, and in the novels and everything. Like, this is the place. This is truly, literally a dream 10 years in the making. I mean, I remember 10 years ago when I was just 13, a little piece of shit, I was watching a bunch of Shaolin movies and documentaries, and I was just like, wow. Like, I want to go there one day, and I want to do what they do. You know, I want to be a Shaolin monk. 10 years later, here I am. I have still not let go of that dream, and your boy's about to do it real soon. I'm so freaking excited. It's happening, you know? Like, I'm doing it for my 13-year-old self. I'm doing it for my, well, right now, 23-year-old self as well. And for my future 33-year-old, 43-year-old self, whatever. I'm doing this is such a huge freaking honor and privilege, and it's just 1,500 years of history and culture. Just to be able to be there in person, taking it all in. That's gonna be one hell of an experience, and I am so freaking excited to show you guys what's up. And you already know your boy's about to be documenting every single step of that journey. So stay tuned, because holy fucking shit, y'all are not gonna be ready for what's coming. But yeah, this is it. This is my last day in Beijing, and I'm heading there tomorrow. I'm still not fully comprehending and processing this whole thing, and I'm gonna be on the train tomorrow, and I will still not be able to fully comprehend it. I'm gonna be at the temple. I'm gonna be bald as shit. You see all this? This is all gonna be gone. Let's take one last good look at all this glorious fur, because it ain't gonna be on my head no more soon. I'm gonna be bald, and I'll still be processing what the hell has happened. This is just my final thoughts before I do this. See you guys at Shaolin.